Hi guys, it's me Crystal, and today I'm going to show you how to do these super simple, cool bloody knuckles. In case you want to be a member of Fight Club for Halloween or Rocky Balboa. I'm just saying, I advocate for Rocky because I've never seen Fight Club. I'm going to start this off really easily. I'm using liquid latex. I got this from Walmart. You can get it all over the place at Halloween. Those pop-up costume shops and crap have it. Amazon's got it year-round. I'm just putting a thin little circle on each of my knuckles. Just right on there. I started off too small. You kind of want to get a big circle, and if you're using flesh toned, it's way easier to do this than if you're using the clear or white that you're going to put makeup on later. Make these circles. Let it dry. What you don't know is that's the second time I did that, because the first time I ripped a knuckle off with the jar because it stuck to it when I screwed the lid on. Once it's all dry, you don't need to put makeup on it. You don't need to do anything on the edges yet. You do need to take baby powder. This is a little secret. When you're using liquid latex, or you're using wound jello and it's going to stick to itself, you take just a dab of baby powder and brush it all over it, so that if you go to pull it to make like monster skin or anything else, you're not going to just have it sticking to itself and ripping off. I've had that happen so many times I can't even count. I'm taking an orange stick now, and I'm going to make little holes in the center of it. See, like ripped skin. Some of these, my little holes didn't, see there, the little hole didn't work. So instead of doing a hole, I just did like a torn piece of skin here. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, most people aren't going to get right up on your hand and put their eyeball straight to it and go, "You didn't do this right." They're going to be fine. It's not, special effects makeup with $200 prosthetics and a skin palette that's $100 and some. We're using Walmart makeup and liquid latex here. 4 little circles. See, the skin looks torn up. I'm then going to take the black from a cheap $4 Walmart wound stack. If you want to see what the wound stack looks like, you can look at my gory easy wound video. You do purple in the center here. You can see that I've got my little unevens. Or you do black in the center. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind here. Black in the center, and then you take the purple around the edges. It's been a long day, okay? I need a nap. You can see here, they're starting to look bruised, my little circles here. It's not going to matter much how, like, super awesome your bruising here looks, because you're going to cover it in blood anyways. But, you just dab the purple around it. You have the black in the center. That helps give it the depth there. And then you're going to take this nasty, fleshy, greeny color. It still has bubbles in it. If you don't know what I'm talking about by bubbles, you're going to have to look at the gory wound thing. When I opened these, they all had weird, like, bubbles in them. And I kind of originally thought maybe there was bacteria growing in them. I hope there's not. Even if there is, I wash this off pretty quickly. If I start dying of Ebola, I'll put something out on Twitter so everyone's aware. Anyways, continue with your bruising. Put the greenish around the purplish. This is like the crappiest looking bruising ever right here. Real bruises are much bigger and not as dark. Look at that. My knuckles look sick. They're broken. Once you've got your black in the middle, purple on the edges, your greenish, grayish on the outside, you gotta blend it all together. This is what actually makes your hand look like it's bruised, like you've actually hit something. I'm using a little makeup sponge. You can find those at Walmart. They have them online, At Walmart, though, they're over by the nail polish section, because they're used for nail polish a lot more than they're used for, like, makeup now. If you want to do something with makeup, you're going to use a beauty blender, not a dollar makeup sponge. I'm taking a brush here and trying to, like, flatten out the color a little bit. I said this was quick and easy. I didn't say it was perfect. I'm going to take zombie blood and I'm going to stick it into the center of the knuckles here. Right now, I'm just pouring some zombie blood and some vampire blood out on a little clear plate so that you can see the differences. If you look at them, here you go. You can see that the vampire blood's super red, zombie blood's kind of purple. I'm going to take my orange stick now, and I'm going to dip it in the zombie blood, and then just stick it right into wherever, like here, I've got the circle, I'm putting it in the center of that. Here where I've got the ripped edge, I'm just running it along that edge. Wherever you want the base of your wound to be, the base of the broken part of the knuckle, that's where you want to put it. And usually that would be like on the highest part of the knuckle where it has struck something first. Like whether you've struck a face, a wall, whatever. The highest part of your knuckle is what would have hit that surface first, and it's the most likely point of impact to have an injury. After I do that, I'm taking and putting on some more of the little red. Not red. The little green gray. I keep wanting to call it red because for some reason I feel like I should have used pink. But I didn't. I'm taking and rubbing this out because I decided at this point that my hand just didn't look fucked up enough. I was like, let's just damage it some more. Let's take this further. I'm also giving the zombie blood a chance to dry because I kind of want it dry in there, and you'll see why. When you put the red vampire blood on there, it'll make the zombie blood run, and you really won't have that darker part to the wound. Aha, time for that blood. Here you can see I'm taking the edge of my makeup sponge and I'm dabbing the vampire blood around the zombie blood. I'm still letting the zombie blood dry. But we're not done. You need more blood. Everybody needs more blood. Look, my head got in the edge of that shot there. This is where the fun start begins. You're going to take the vampire blood, take the cap off, which I just did with my teeth. Because I'm an adult and we do adult things like that. And squeeze it out. This is where it gets kind of fun because this is where you're going to figure out what direction did you hit them. Is the blood going to be running down your hand sideways or up and down? I'm kind of holding my hand up so that it'll run down, up and down the sides and get between my fingers right now. But this is why I said the makeup doesn't need to be perfect, because you're going to cover it in fake blood. If you were just in a fight and you're injured, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm waving my hand around, trying to dry things. See how it's running? I'm then going to take this orange stick. I'm trying to like create these drag lines where it would have run down my hand. You know, after I'm done beating the crap out of somebody. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at my non-violently bruised and beaten bloody knuckles. I have nice knuckles, on the other hand. I probably should have done this on the hand without the ring, because afterwards I was cleaning that blood out of my ring for 15 minutes. But there you have it. Fast, easy, simple, bloody knuckles. Now go be Rocky Balboa. Go Adrian! Thanks for watching, guys!